Hello everyone, welcome back to Linkle of the Wild. Once again, if you don't know what Linkle of the Wild is, this is a set of mods for Breath of the Wild that allows you to play as Linkle instead of Link, which I find pretty awesome. Not only that though, but I figured this was a good chance to finally get a full playthrough of Breath of the Wild up on my channel, considering all of the trouble I had with the last series. I am keeping a very, very close eye on the episodes this time, and I've only had one major goof up in episodes and have since fixed that. So hopefully we'll be alright and not have any, too major of screw ups in episode count and such. I am keeping a very close eye on the episode numbers this time, not just assuming that it's alright every time I name an episode. So below me, maybe? I'm not sure where the shrine is that it's beeping about. Come get some! Oh, that sounds like somebody needs some help over here. Can't stand constantly being driven off this way. Got him. That was a sneak strike too. That was great. Got him. Are you still getting attacked by something? Or is it just the rain? I'm saved. I wanted to find the still living silent princess, which we know only through the tales. I intended to set out on my own, but Aurelia would know none of it, and insisted on coming along. I feel confident enough in my skill with a blade to protect myself, but I need to reconsider that to keep my beloved safe. I'm happy just to be together with you. Aurelia, I wouldn't allow any misfortune to befall you, I swear it. Do I have a picture of this shield here? Nope. Such a rare shield to find. I don't think I've ever found that one. I do hope I haven't been a burden on my husband by insisting that I accompany him on this trek. But I was so frightened by the idea of something happening to him that I couldn't stand idly by at home. It'll be all worth it when we pluck our own silent princess, and I swear my eternal love to him. Aurelia, I've never considered you to be a burden. Couldn't be happier to travel the countryside with you. Oh, Ty, light of my heart. If you're looking for a silent princess, that they're by the Great Fairy Fountains. Just so you know. Oh, that's a Boku Club. I thought it was a animal or something. But nope, it was a Boku Club. Big tree though. Oh, there's a shrine over there. I assume, yeah. I just see a little bit of the usual orange that you see from a shrine. Pumag Nite Shrine. Then we need to find the Sheikah Tower. So we can hit that up. Minor test of strength. Oh, this will be easy. Get out my Fierce Deity gear so I get the attack up. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pull out the Fierce Deity set, because it's all tier 3, so might as well. I've got my Guardian Sword plus. Ow. Really now? Like, what the heck? Get wrecked. Get out of here with that bull crap. And I don't really need either of these. I am one weapon short, but I think I would rather not pick up a regular Guardian Sword to fill that slot. I don't really feel like we need it. I wonder if I should put this Linkle outfit. Ah, yes, because of the classic gotta give you a weapon right after one of those fights. Good thing I didn't pick up that Guardian Sword, because, yep, that's the thing they usually do now that I think about it. They usually give you a weapon, figuring, oh, you probably broke one of your weapons. I'm just like, Guardian Sword plus plus, Fierce Deity outfit, so attack up, times 3. I hit for like 100 damage every swing. No, I don't need a weapon. I killed it in like 5 attacks. I may hit for more than 100 per attack. Because it had like 900 health. Didn't it? Mighty Radish, I'll take that. Oh, just straight across from here. Cool. Straight to the blue. Alright. Do have Rivali's scale back, which is good. Because that will give us the ability to fly up to the tower when we get over to it. So now, I haven't read the Masterworks book. I tried, but the only versions of it I can find are the Japanese version. So I don't know anything about the Zunai tribe that's apparently listed in the Masterworks book for like the information of this area. But apparently there's a lot of information in Masterworks about them. And like, I guess like this whole area is basically based off of the Zunai tribe. Again, I know nothing about them. I could not find an English version of the Masterworks book. I've seen pictures of it, so I assume it exists, unless it's just somebody that has gone in and scanlated, but I don't think so. I think there's an English version out. If there is, I haven't been able to find the scanlated version either, so... Which is unfortunate, because if there was an English version of it out and I could find a place to get it, I absolutely would. But I can't seem to find that. So again, I have not been able to read the Masterworks book on this area or any of the information. However, I was looking at the Japanese version, and it's really cool because it does have some information on some of the... How did you not see me when you're literally looking at me? But apparently it did have some information on the basic Lazal shield. Neat. Basic Lazal boomerang too. So now I've not picked up either of them, so cool. Now I have. But it showed off some concepts of the divine beasts before they had, before the current versions had been finalized, and there were some really cool things to see, like divine beasts Varuda, the one that's underwater, like, it was a, like, manta ray at one point. It looked really freaking cool. If I can find pictures, maybe I will put them up on the next episode. Not this episode, because that would require me to get the pictures, put them up, things like that. You know, because I don't have the time to sit down and like edit all of the videos fully, so I can't just like add them in post or anything like that. Pretty much what I record is what goes straight up. Just because I don't like editing to begin with. That's one of the other reasons I don't really care for editing to begin with. I don't mind editing if there's something to do, but hey, I'm gonna watch the video that's half an hour long and see if there's any points that I can remove, and then there's no points to remove, and then so you just have watched yourself for like 30 minutes for no reason, and then you're just like, okay, well, there we go. And I don't add anything to the end or anything like that. It's for the most part, there really isn't anything that I feel that I need to edit, because I'm usually talking, you know, aside, like, about the only thing I would consider editing from, like, Breath of the Wild here is, like, the loading times and stuff like that. It's like, oh, it has a load, and then I would just edit that out. But, like, that's usually so minor, it's seconds. So it's really pointless to even bother with that. But it does mean that, like, if I want to show something, I really can't. I'm not funny, so I can't be like, oh, hey, this is something that would be funny to put here, you know, make people laugh by putting a picture or something, you know. So I don't. So I guess that's one thing that I feel like separates me from Game Grumps quite a bit, is mine are really unedited. I focus on the game more than I focus on comedy, you know. Oh my god, that is what's been annoying me the last few days watching Game Grumps. They're playing Twilight Princess, but because they're so focused, and I'm gonna say this knowing that this is going up in August, so like it's gonna be like, Serene, you're talking about them playing Twilight Princess. That was, you know, forever ago. It's like, yes, I am aware that was a while ago. Or that if they are still going on, they're much further along than they are now. But, like, one thing that always just annoys me with the Game Grumps is, like, especially with Skyward Sword. I think I've mentioned this before, but it's that idea that they're so focused on how can we make a comedy bit, how can we make funny, you know, that kind of thing, that the game can tell them exactly what they're doing. But because they're like, hey, let's do comedy and make fun of the things that the people are saying, they don't read and register what the characters are saying. Again, maybe it's because they're a duo, so there's two people. But you would think two people, if there's two people, one of them has to be able to, you know, like, pay attention to what's going on and being said. But no. Like, in the episode that went up today on Game Grumps, like, they did something and Minna's like, okay, we need to go here. They read it. And then, as soon as they're done, Aaron's just like, where do I need to go next? I'm like, I guess I'll have to look this up on the walkthrough. I'm like, Minna literally told you exactly what to do. You know, and that was my frustration, especially with Skyward Sword, was If I say, the game tells you what to do. Aaron doesn't know. Fi pops up. Hey, Master, this is what you have to do. Aaron still doesn't know. It's like, if you want to do comedy, stick to the comedy. Stick to the 10-minute power hour and stuff like that. The comedy bits, Those are great. I love those. Keep doing those. But if you're going to do the games, please pay attention to the games. Hey there, it's not every day that I see someone all the way out here. We're doing an ecological study on the wild animals in the area. We've heard that there was a giant horse living in the region. Apparently it can't be found anywhere else. Oh, this quest. Sweet, I was just looking for this one actually. That was all we needed to hear. We're headed this way to investigate right away. Giant horse? The really big horse in this region is likely part of a rare local species. However, with all the monsters roaming around, we simply can't go any further. To be so close to discovery. Monsters? That's right. There's even a monster that looked quite a lot like a horse. They pushed it, thinking at first that it was the giant horse we've been looking for, but oh, it was terrible. Just from looking at you, I'd guess that you're an adventurer, right? You certainly look strong. Hey, how would you like to go and catch a giant horse for us? Sure, leave it to me. Ah, you're a lifesaver. They say the giant horse lives around the Teobab grassland. That'd be northwest of here. Do you think you could catch it and bring it back here? Don't stress out over the request, though. Hunt for the giant horse. Sweet! Time to go get the last of the 3 special horses in the game. 2, if you don't have access to the Link amiibo, unfortunately. That said, I swear I just heard a freaking Yiga and I was about to screech. I'm so tired of the Yiga. I really wish that there was some way to, stop the Yiga or something. Or at least lower their encounter rate. The problem is that the more Yiga you encounter and kill, the higher their encounter rate becomes. Until, literally every time you would have a random encounter, it's a Yiga. And it's so obnoxious. It really is. So, Teobab Grasslands, all the way up there. So they did mention that there was a mob that looks much like a horse. And so we should probably watch out for that. I accidentally hit the horse there instead of the bokoblins. Let's see if this glitch still works. It does. It do. I love it. So I don't know what causes this. But, due to however the game tracks arrows, if you have an enemy with a bow on a horse, and you stand like this, stand still, and they shoot arrows at you, as long as you have the camera facing downward, for some weird reason, it doesn't. The arrows don't hit you. They just bounce off you. But you have to be standing still for it to work. But as you can see, I'm standing still. Nothing. No damage. Pop. Pop. Pop, pop. I was just like, okay. The nice thing is that this trick can be used because the arrows do just bounce off you. As long as there aren't too many arrows on screen, you can use it to pick up, arrows from the enemies. So, it's kind of awesome. I mean, this is just me dodging them constantly. Ow. There's me getting actually hit. Boom. Sorry, horsey. I don't really want to hurt the horses, but it's actually, you'd be surprised how like difficult it is to hit these bokoblins without hitting the horses. So, but usually one bomb arrow is not enough to kill one of the horses, so they usually run off at that point. And at that point, then you're good. Royal bow is badly damaged. On the other hand, it usually is enough to sometimes kill the bokoblins on the horses. Oh, my crossbow just broke. Be free! Sorry for hurting you all. Sorry for hurting all of you. Alright, this is where we have to be careful. Because, so there is a mob here that they said, they thought it was a horse, but they were so wrong. And there is, in fact, like 3 of them. And they are not friendly. And you will see them when we find them. I'm going to end up running into them, and I'm going to have to deal with all of them to get to the giant horse. So we will find them we'll probably end up finding them pretty soon here. That's okay, I need to start killing them anyway. So there they are. Blue Mane Lionel, okay. Yay. I don't want to fight it. It's gonna kill me. It's gonna kill me dead. So fast. You have no idea. Let's just go ahead and equip these. We've got a Guardian Sword. We have our Knight's Bow. We'll equip the Guardian Shield just because these are items that can break. I would feel a little ridiculous using the Daybreaker and stuff like that on like a big mob like this. So I want to do this legit, and since those items can't break, because that's how I have it set up, it would not feel as legit to me as it could. Yes, I know you have a boat! Ow! I dropped the Guardian Sword. Yep, I definitely dropped the Guardian Sword. I don't know where it went. Ow! And remember that this is with extra defense. Ow. Okay, hearty food. Hearty food. Okay. +1. Ow. This is why I saved beforehand. Ow. Hearty food. Get wrecked. Yeah, if you can mount them, you can just sit there and endlessly deal damage. It is great. Ow. So it is not the easiest thing to do. Slow-mo. Where's he at? No idea where he at. Ow. I cannot get the perfect dodge off on these guys at all. Oh, it's not on this one anyway. I do have some electric resistance. I should probably consider using it. Ow. Okay. Do I have a non-hardy that I want to use? That'll be good for now. Oh my god, why can't I get off the dodge? It's just, I cannot dodge this guy's attacks. For some reason. Just cannot seem to get off that dodge. Nice! Was not the attack I wanted to do, but it works. Oh, hang on. Lost the sword. Okay, here comes our hearty food. Look at that health. Well, that was not the perfect block, but I really do need to build up my blocking skill. Oh my god! Why can I not dodge these freaking attacks? I will take the shock resistance. Even though it's not going to help me too much here. Maybe you just can't dodge this guy. Like, maybe you can't dodge this thing. Got him. Like, did you see how much food I went through to kill this thing? Oh my god. Mighty Lionel Crusher, and how many weapons I went through. Like, dear freaking Luna. There was Lionel Bow. I'll take it. Mighty Lionel Crusher, I will reluctantly take it. And that's just one of them. There's still more of these in this area here. There's still at least one more of them. This is insane. I hate Lionels so much. They were the hardest enemy in the first Zelda game, and here in Breath of the Wild, in their return after so long of being gone, they still retain the title of ridiculous. Got him. That's how you do it. Should be another Lionel up here somewhere, though. I think there's at least 2 Lionels in this area. But you know what? I think I'm going to go ahead and end this episode right up here on this tree. We will continue on to our horse that is down there in the next episode. So I do hope you've enjoyed. If you have, feel free to subscribe. Feel free to check the video description down below for a link to the playlist so that you can get caught up on any episodes you might have missed. And I'll see you all next time. See you later.